Well, there's breaking news coming in at this hour from Karnataka. Important information we're tracking. This is in context of the Karnataka bus fire tragedy. We're getting information from Chitradurga which suggests that 10 people have seemed to have burnt alive. Important information we're getting at this hour as we're getting information that 9 passengers managed to escape. Well, on this, you have my colleague Uma Sudhi joining us on the broadcast. Uma, walk us through the details. We're learning of devastating information coming in from Karnataka.
So this is a private bus that was going from Bengaluru to Shivamogga. That is more than about 300 kilometers, which would be about on the road at least 6 to 7 hours of travel. And this bus started from Bengaluru and it was going towards Shivamogga when on the National Highway 48, which is called the Bengaluru-Hubali Highway, near the Gorlatu crossroad in a place called Hiriyur Taluk in Chitradurga. That's where the accident is said to have taken place early hours, which is little about around 2 to 3 a.m. is what we are told, and all the passengers were asleep, and the bus was hit by a truck which is coming from the other side, and it reportedly jumped the divider and crashed into the oncoming private sleeper bus. And the impact is in fact caused the entire, both the vehicles to be engulfed in fire, and they have been gutted completely. So we are hearing that the number of passengers dead could be up to 17. As of now, I don't have an official confirmation, but the reports from locals suggest that 17 passengers may have died in this very unfortunate accident that has happened. So right now, that highway is not yet cleared, and therefore that will have to be cleared before other traffic goes. But once again, a shocking incident of a bus fire. Only recently we saw a similar incident happening in Kurnool district of Andhra Pradesh. That was also a bus that was travelling Bengaluru, Hyderabad.
Right, Uma, absolutely devastating information, of course, coming from Karnataka. Even the visuals are actually chilling. Help us understand at around what time did the accident happen, and has there been any probe so far that seems to suggest what may have been the cause of the accident?
So it's around 3 a.m. that the accident has happened. Many accidents, in fact, tend to happen in the early hours when, the drivers tend to be sleepy, and even instantaneous kind of shut eye, as they call it. A driver suddenly goes into a seconds of, not paying attention to the road. And that is what seems to have happened, because in this case, it's not the bus driver who seems to have been at fault, but the lorry driver who has actually crossed the divider and hit the bus, causing this huge fire because of the impact of the collision itself.
Right, absolutely, Uma. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing those details with us.